do it. What's happening, Cowboy Nation? This is your boy, Gen X Cowboy, coming to you from Family First. Today, we're going to get into this Schottenheimer culture. Y'all stay with me here. I got some reports from Jesse Holley. That's my guy. Jesse Holley is one of the most realest guys as far as reporting on the Cowboys that's out there. Let's get into the show. What's happening, Cowboy Nation? I am Gen X Cowboy, coming to you from Family First. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for rocking with me and, following me and believing in my process. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. I started this thing because I wanted to have a voice. All the content creators that's out there, God bless y'all. I used to go to their shows and I used to say things and I would never get heard. I'll never get put on some of my comments, and I will say some of you guys did put my comments on, but I had some things to say, and I want to give you guys a perspective from a 50-year-old Cowboy fan. Now, my view may not agree with everybody, but it's my view. That's the one thing about this microphone. This is mine, right? This is I can say what I want to say on my show, whether it's right or wrong, whether you believe it or not. But it's my opinion of it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, let's move on. Let's talk about what Jesse Holley had to say about Brian Schottenheimer's culture. And I'm going to say this, man. I always thought that Jerry was the one that would shoot you some bull jive, He'll tell you something that you want to hear, but it ain't really what it's about, right? It ain't the real thing. I am slowly beginning to think that Brian Schottenheimer is the same dude, right? Brian Schottenheimer preached physicality when he got the job. That's all he talked about, being physical. Now, from the preseason game and the scrimmage, you guys tell me, have you seen physicality in his culture? I mean, really, just please put in the chat. Did you see physicality anywhere in his culture? Because I don't see it. Because number one, this is my number one evidence that the culture that he's saying isn't really what's happening. The first preseason game, you don't play a rookie who you drafted in the first round because of physicality. You set him on the bench. Hunter Lipke, you have him on the bench. You got all these players on the bench in the first preseason game. What is that about, bro? Tell me, what is that about, man? That's not being physical. You said you held them out because you was physical in the scrimmage. I call bullcrap on that, man. All right, guys, now let's listen to Jesse Holley to hear what he has to say about this Brian Schottenheimer new culture and how he's trying to promote physicality. Y'all check this out.
Second to the last physical day of camp. They'll have practice pass tomorrow. Today they had pass coming off that Rams game, which they got beat up. They're down 24-6 before they had a couple of touchdowns, make it look closer than score 31-21. But what's your assessment of what you saw out here?
Yeah, you mentioned the word physical practice. Didn't see it, didn't feel it. When you come out here in these practice fields, you want to be able to feel that energy. And I thought there was some energy out here, but and maybe this is just me, Jesse, yelling at the sun, get off my lawn. But when I think about being physical, when you're trying to change a culture and change what used to be to something new, one, it takes time, right? It doesn't happen over one mini camp, one OTA, and one training camp. But are you taking the large enough steps to get there? And I felt like physicalness needs to be an every down thing. We had a play out here today. It was 4th and 1 or 4th and inches. They threw the ball. They threw the football. It's 4th and inches. This is when you go into the huddle and you look across there and Dak or Schotty or whoever says to their offensive lineman, damn it, we need a yard.
Right.
We need a yard. Go get a yard. You threw the ball, and then you threw it, and it was incomplete.
Right.
So there's things that I'm looking at, and I'm saying, boy, these pieces aren't coming together the way I would want them to, and they're just not lining up. Right. And that's the part that I have a little bit of an issue with when I'm out here at practice. I'm saying, what are you saying on the podium, and what are you doing out here on the field?
Well, and that's what I want to ask you, because it's the balancing act of Schotty on the podium. Everybody loves him.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody says, he answers our questions, he says the right things, he's funny, he's engaging, he's out for him. Everybody like, we don't know who that guy is, but he sounds good.
Man, he's the ultimate gaslighter, boy.
He sounds good.
Boy, he gaslighting and he manipulating up there on the podium.
But yeah, you balance what we like and what we hear from what you see.
Yes.
Right. It's like that game. You know, you talk all this stuff about being physical. You open the game with 6 straight passes.
Yep.
You know, you talk about discipline. You want energy. You make guys run and practice for fighting. And you have 11 penalties, 6 pre-snap penalties.
Yeah. The math ain't mathing.
That's all I need to hear. You can't BS a BSer. And I'm the same way. See, I love to talk, right? And I hear things, and when they don't line up to what you saying, see, you can talk, but your actions is what really tell the tale. You know, I heard something a long time ago, right? I'm gonna change it to kids, right? And it says that your kids don't listen to what you say, they watch what you do. And I ain't calling these grown men kids, I'm just saying. You say something, but you do something totally different. You talk about physicality, yet you throw the ball 6 straight times your first preseason game. No runs, right? You take your players out of the game, first preseason game. This dude, Tyler Booker, has never played in an NFL game in his life. And you take that away from him by putting him on the sideline, and what, you got him in bubble wrap? Why are you bubble wrapping the players, brother? Explain that to me, Brian Schottenheimer. Let these guys play. Physical? This sounds like Mike McCarthy's offense. That's what this sounds like. And it sounds to me, I get Schottenheimer's a nice man. He's a nice man. And like Jesse said, he's a great communicator. And I want to give a shout out to the DLS podcast. Thank you guys, Clarence Hill, Jesse Holly, and the other guys there. Please go to their channel, DLLS podcast, please. But I'm like Jesse though, right? I see bull crap, man. I see it. Now, it's early now. It's still early. You're looking kind of, I don't know, man. It looks really, really soft how you running this team so far. Now, you pair that with how you running the team to Jerry and his bull crap, we might be headed for disaster this season, man. And I don't know, as Cowboy fans, we can handle that, man. Because right now, I think we're teetering. I don't know about you. Cowboy fan, Cowboy Nation, we're teetering. And the reason why we're teetering is because of Jerry. We're tired of supporting a guy who don't support us, who continues to send us bull crap over and over again. He won't spend no money on top coaches. You guys realize that? Let's go back and look at the coaches he has hired. He has never, besides Bill Parcells, that's the only coach that he has paid money, big money for. Jimmy came out of college, right? Dave Campo, Shane Gailey, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy. Nobody wanted Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy wasn't this hot upcoming coach and everybody wanted him. He pulled him out of retirement. Look at the coaches that this guy has always got. He don't pay his coaches. He's known around the league for not paying his coaches. So when all these hot names came out this year, I knew Ben Johnson was one of the hot names. I knew we weren't gonna have a shot at Ben Johnson. I was hoping he'd come to his senses. But he tried to re-sign Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy didn't get fired, guys. He quit. He didn't accept that bull crap offer that Jerry gave him. That's the only reason Schottenheimer had the job. He tried to bring Mike McCarthy back after that debacle in Green Bay. He tried to bring him back. So what are we doing? So Schottenheimer got the job by default. And, you know, I was hopeful because I was seeing a guy at minicamp with his first season, and, you know, he's been waiting for this opportunity to be a head coach all his life. I love his dad. Marty Schottenheimer was one of my favorite coaches. Even though I'm a Cowboy fan, I love Marty Ball. I love Marty Schottenheimer and how he coached them Cleveland Browns. He had them in, 2 AFC championship games? They were very competitive under him. So I'm hoping that this dude got some Marty in him, right? He does. That's his dad. So he's a great communicator. Marty was a great communicator. But Marty wasn't this guy who wouldn't play his players, though. Marty was hard-nosed. Let's get that straight. Marty would never sit out these players. A rookie coming in the league, he playing off all the preseason games under Marty Schottenheimer. So Brian Schottenheimer, this soft, sensitive approach, you crying all the time, you being emotional all the time, enough. I want to get back to football. All right? The Dallas Cowboys. We haven't been in the NFC Championship in 30 years. I want to focus on that. I want to focus on getting back to the championship. I want us to have a coach who is built to change the culture for real, for real. Don't just speak that you changing the culture and you holding jokers out. You got them on bubble wrap. What the hell we doing? Now Jesse Holley's reporting this is after the preseason game. This is after the game where you were out physicaled in the game. And you in content careers, you can show all the tape you want. They were out physical. Stop it. Come on, man. Guys ran all over them. So after that game, this is the first practice. And Jesse Holley's own words. He didn't see no physicality. He didn't see it. 4th and 1. He threw the ball in practice. If you think he ain't doing it in practice, you know he gonna do that in the game, right? Physicality though, you preaching that. Something ain't lining up right, bro. It ain't lining up right. And Schottenheimer, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm dead wrong, man. I hope I'm wrong with all of what I'm saying, and you're gonna change into this hard-nosed guy who really is about being physical. That's why you took Tyler Booker. That's why you went and got all these offensive linemen in the offseason. Pretty much all of them damn near hurt or either not playing up to par just yet. Let's get back to being physical, man. Phil Maffa. I love how he ran in the preseason game. That's physicality. Do what you preach, bro. Do what you preach. All right, guys. I want to thank you to my subscribers again. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Please hit that like and subscribe button and share this show if you got something out of it. I am Gen X Cowboy. Y'all stay up.